Use bar graphs to solve problems. Let's see. An actor was informed how many fan letters he received each day. Okay, so on Monday, let's look. How many letters did he receive? Look, he received, it goes up to the 30 line. So this day he received 30. This day he received, look, let's look where the line is, 10. And this day, look, he received 15. Okay, so now let's look at the question. How many more fan letters were received on Monday than on Tuesday? Okay, so on Monday he received 30, and on Tuesday he received 10. So how many more on Monday? Well, 30 minus 10, it was 20 more, right? 10 plus 20 would be 30. Okay, let's look at this one. This time the graph is sideways, but same idea. How many cups of lemonade she sold? So on Wednesday she sold 35. On Thursday she sold 20, and on Friday she sold 45. How many more cups did Greta sell on Friday? 45. Then on Wednesday, 35. So how many more? Well, in order to get from 35 to 45, I would have to add 10. So 10 more cups sold on Friday than on Wednesday. Okay, but notice I'm reading the graph, and you have to just read the questions carefully, right? And not all the questions are like this, how many more? Okay, so just make sure you're reading carefully what the question is. Okay, this says interpret scaled picture graphs, okay? So here, look what the graph is. It's the same idea, right? Like very, just like a visual way of representing data, okay? But this time it's using like these little pictures of an apple. Now look, it says each apple, each little picture of an apple actually equals 5 apples. So like here, right, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this is actually 5 times 5, actually 25 apples. Okay, now we don't need to go through and do that all the way through. That's not a good use of our time. Let's read the question and then we'll go and find the information. This question is just asking how many apples did Aaron pick. So I'm just gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 images of an apple. Each one is 5 apples. So that's 6 times 5. This is 30 apples. Okay, so Aaron picked 30. Again, you're using the graph, but make sure that you read the question. Okay, let's take a look here. Similar, okay? I see the graph, I'm observing the graph, but I'm not gonna look closely yet because I haven't read the question yet. It says, how many more baskets did Michael make than Gavin? Okay, so we're actually only concerned with Michael and Gavin. So like, I don't care about Kelly or Amelia or Valentina over here. Sorry guys, right? We're only concerned with Michael and Gavin. So, and we're asked, how many more did Michael make than Gavin? So let's look at Gavin first. So Gavin has a full basketball, that's 2 baskets, plus a half basketball, that's 1. So that's 2 plus 1, this is 3. 3 baskets. Okay, now how many did Michael make? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 full basketballs. Okay, so each of those represents 2 baskets, so 9 times 2, that's 18 baskets. So how many more did Michael make than Gavin? Well, Michael made 18, Gavin made 3, so that's 15 as the difference, right? So he made 15 more baskets than Gavin. Okay. All right, this last one, okay? This says, what is the median? Okay, here's what median means. You're gonna first list the numbers in order. Okay, and then take the middle number. That's called the median, okay? So watch what I'm gonna do, okay? And this is one of these things where you just have to go slow, and it's kind of annoying and horrible, okay? But I'm looking for the smallest number because I'm listing them in order. So like I see, like this one's a 7, 5, a 7, a 9, a 7, 4. Look, this one's the only 4. So look, this is my smallest number. I'm gonna write 4.7, okay? Now watch, I'm gonna cross it off, okay? So this is a situation where you're gonna use the feature on IXL for sure, okay? Let's see, the next smallest is 5.1. And notice I'm gonna cross off as I go because otherwise I risk missing one. Okay, the next smallest is 5.2. The next one is, let's see, there's a bunch, look, there's a bunch of 7.4s. Okay, so that's 7.4, 7.4. Notice I didn't just like, oh, I'll just count 3 and then write 3. Like, I'm really being super careful, okay? Because just one small mistake and then you have to do it more times. You know how IXL is. Okay, so this is 7.4. There's a 7.7 and another 7.7 and a 9.5. Okay, so now look, that's the numbers listed in order. Now watch what I'm gonna do. I need the middle number. So now that I listed them, I'm gonna say, okay, this is the first, and the last. Okay, now the next one. Okay, and you could also do it like this with your fingers, like bring it in one, bring it in one, bring it in one, and this is the middle number. Oh, this lead is crappy, sorry. This is the median. It's the middle number when the numbers are listed in order from least to greatest. Okay, let's do one more example, and you're gonna see there's something different about this one. Okay, so don't just think, oh, I got it. Okay, there's something different about this one. Here, I'm gonna just put a line right here. Okay, let's list in order from least to greatest. The smallest number is 4. Is there any other 4s? No. There's a 5, another 5, another 5, another 5, a 6, a 6, a 7, a 7, and an 8. Okay, make sure you got all of them. All right, here we go. I'm looking for the middle, so look like this one and this one. Look, and then move your fingers in. This one, okay? Now, I would just honestly be doing it with my fingers, but I'm just showing you visually like what I'm doing, right? Now look what happens. I end up with 2 numbers in the middle here, okay? On this one, there was an odd number of numbers. There was 9 numbers, so there was just a middle number. Here, there's 2 numbers in the middle. What I do is I take what's halfway between them. Now look, for 5 and 6, I'm hoping that you can just look at this and see, oh, what's halfway between 5 and 6? It's 5.5. Okay, I'm hoping that you could just look and be like, oh, duh, it's 5.5, it's right in the middle, okay? But here's like the official math that you can do if it's not obvious to you, or maybe the numbers are not so simple. You take the 2 middle numbers, you add them, and you divide by 2. This is called finding the average of the middle numbers. Now look, in this case, 5 plus 2 is 11, and 11 divided by 2 is 5.5, right? So if you can do it in your head, lovely. If you cannot, you add the 2 middle numbers, then divide by 2. So it's add, divide by 2, okay? That's this method. If there's you only need to do it if there's 2 in the middle. If there's only 1 in the middle, you're just done, right? If there's 2 in the middle, you add them together and divide by 2, all right? That's it.